What's up, guys? If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, please smash that like button on the video and enjoy the show.
You know, like we kind of, not that this was the reason, but like this was kind of a turning point of like we kind of found something that I enjoyed doing this video more than I enjoyed being, you know, gay in the hood. and that video is funny. The sus rapping is really funny.
Can we pull that up? But, sus rapping, gay in the hood.
Yeah, sus rapping.
Do
the Milwaukee one. The Milwaukee one is so funny.
Do you know which? You know,
sus rapping in Milwaukee.
Should I just type it up?
It's probably got like 300K.
All right.
But
sus rapping.
So yeah, it's people might not know it. Like me and Tommy used to do a lot more like comedy stuff.
Is that it? The second one?
See there. Type in Milwaukee after sus rapping. I'm sorry.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm just making sure we get it.
No, but yeah, me and Tommy we did a lot of funny stuff, kind of more in the prank, man on the street, funny lane, and we both kind of enjoyed it, but weren't in love with it.
Right.
And then,
well, I think part of it is the two of you guys are also, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but you're also like very intelligent. So you are thinking about a lot of things. And so great comedians are often intelligent, but I mean, look at George Carlin, for example. Like, he moved past comedy with some things and commented on culture. I think guys like you, you'd never be able to fully stay in that box because there's too much on your mind for good reason.
Yeah, and even now I still like to bounce around and do funny stuff now and then. But, you know, Tommy has just paved the way and become like, he's at the forefront of this journalism scene, and it's amazing because he deserves it, and he's such a good guy, and it's such a better fit than the prank stuff. But Tommy is hilarious.
He's so funny.
He is hilarious. He's so quick-witted. And the guy's like a freaking genius. Did he talk to you about his real estate stuff?
Yes, he did. He feels like to me, like he's 10 moves ahead on stuff.
Yeah.
And I can see when you see people exploding like that, you obviously want to figure out like, okay, what is it? For him, it's a combination, in my opinion, of him being happy-go-lucky, but also like, don't be fooled. Guy's smart as hell.
Yeah, he's unbelievable, and he's just taking off. I feel like we just like flip-flopped, inspiring each other back and forth. And then, bro, lately it's just been like, I'm just at awe of what he's doing. Like, he started his wrestling foundation in Milwaukee. Yeah. You know, he's got a home, he's got married, he's had a kid. Like, now I'm like looking up to him, like, damn, bro, you know, I'm just so proud of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't wait to start a wrestling foundation. I can't wait to get married and have a kid. You know. So,
you grew up as a wrestler too, right?
Yeah, wrestled since 3rd grade.
No shit.
Yeah, Tommy got 4th in the state in I think Wisconsin maybe.
When he was in high school.
Yeah, and I got 6th in Maryland, and then he wrestled D3, and I wrestled NCAA, which also competes in D3 and D2.
And you're long. You know, you don't think of like the typical wrestler is like tall and what are you, like 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'3". I got that heterosexual twink thing going on.
Well, you were pretty good.
Yeah, I was decent. I had a move called the spladle, which was known.
Spladle.
It was known as a junk move, like a trash move. But because I was so long and flexible, I became very good at it. Because I'm not like that strong, but I'm like flexible and have really good balance and stuff. So.
Well, I saw you when you were training to fight Ice Poseidon and then beat him. When I guess that was like the influencer boxing realm or whatever.
It was
like
not a fair fight.
Why do you say that?
Like, it's Ice Poseidon. He never played a sport. Like, I couldn't believe he was even down to fight me. But we asked like everyone, and no one wanted to.
But you took the training seriously.
Definitely.
You were cut the fuck up, bro. I was impressed with that.
Anyone can knock out anyone, so there's no way I was, you know, gonna let the Ice Poseidon do that to me. But it was possible for sure.
Was that experience? How long were you training up for that?
6 months with Sam Hyde and Jason Estrada out in Rhode Island.
All right, wait a second. How'd you get hooked up with them?
So Sam Hyde and $1 Million Extreme in general, Charles Carroll, Nick Rochefort, I was always a huge fan of them ever since like 2013, 2014. I saw this video called Base FX that I thought was hilarious. And then, yeah, when I started coming up on YouTube, their editor and filmer, Jet Neptune, shouted me out on Instagram and was like, yo, if you guys want to find good YouTube content, you got to watch Brandon Buckingham. And I was like, what, Jet? Oh my God, bro, I love MDE, you know? And then Jet invited me out to Tampa, Florida to go to Creator Clash. And then that was when Sam and the iDubbbz stuff was going on.
And the what? Can you explain that?
Sam Hyde and iDubbbz had a beef. iDubbbz went to like film a documentary about him. And
I don't know anything about this. Tell us all.
So iDubbbz did try to do a bad faith documentary about Sam, and then it didn't go how he wanted it to. In his words, I'm usually used to being the puppet master, and it didn't work. So he didn't want to release it. So Sam obviously had his guard up, so he was filming the whole time. So then he released it and caused iDubbbz a bunch of shit, and then iDubbbz ended up putting it out, and it just made iDubbbz look really bad.
And what's his full background? Because I try to be careful when I read Wikipedia pages because it's edited sometimes against people, but he kind of seems to be all over the place with some controversy. What's Sam's deal, and why do some people not like him?
Sam is a comedian, and Sam does not hold back joking about anything, and yeah, so he's rubbed some people the wrong way, but right. I think he's hilarious. So yeah, essentially how I actually started training boxing is because at that Creator Clash thing, iDubbbz had said, and if you guys don't know about this, it probably sounds ridiculous, Squirtle was talking about Charmander, and then so at the Creator Clash thing, iDubbbz had said that Dr. Mike would never fight on a card with Sam Hyde. So I actually
wait, Dr. Mike, the
YouTuber, yeah, because
the doc.
Yeah, because Sam Hyde wanted to be on the card so they banned Sam Hyde from the event, right? But I was there, and then I saw Dr. Mike outside of the event, coincidentally. I was literally, a fan asked me to smoke, I think, a bong in his car. And we were walking over there, and then I just ran into Dr. Mike, and I was like, yo, it's Dr. Mike, get the thing out. And then I was like, hey, Dr. Mike, how do you think about the fight? Da-da-da-da-da. What do you have to say to Sam Hyde, who was actually banned from the event? And he was like, Sam Hyde? He didn't even know who he was. He was like, oh, I'm sorry to Sam Hyde. So it proved that iDubbbz lied. Sam saw that, reposted it on his Instagram, followed me, and then Keemstar, actually.
Oh boy, here he comes.
Keemstar, I was trying to get him to sign me to his promotion, and he said, if you can get Sam Hyde to train you for your fight, then I'll sign you. So I was like, hey, Sam, can you train me? And he was like, yeah, come out here. And the next week I went out there. I lived down the street for him. I lived with Jet for 2 or 3 months, and I lived literally down the street from Sam for 2 or 3 months. Trained
6-month camp.
Trained with him all the time. Yeah. Shout out Big Six Boxing, Jason Estrada, Sam Hyde, MD, all those guys.
You did a good job. I mean, I would imagine the discipline you learn training wrestling growing up pretty much prepares you for that. Is that fair to say?
Decently enough. I am not a boxer. I don't like taking shots to the head, and I don't even like punching people in the face, to be honest. So I'm definitely not a boxer. I learned that.
Well, you were pretty good at it. We got your footage here. On there, you got a little haymaker there. Woo!
Yeah, all my training went right out the window. Get the hands at the waist.
Yeah, everyone's
bull rushing him, throwing ridiculous punches. But I lost every single round of sparring I did in my training camp. So as soon as he started looking at me with these eyes, I was like, bro, I'm just gonna get him.
Yeah, what's Mike Tyson's line? Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's great. People work on bags and they're like, oh, this is just like it. Nope.
Bro, my whole game plan was to keep my guard high, work behind my jab, and clinch. But as soon as he was hurt, I was like, hands down, haymakers.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's a good experience to do it, but we need your head. So, maybe don't do that too many times.
Yeah, I got dropped 3 times in sparring. I thought I broke my jaw. I was getting really bad headaches. And like I said, I never won a single round. But no, you got to spar hard, and you have to be prepared if you're going to go out there.
Fuck yeah.
In a 10,000 person arena. I was at the Moody Center in Austin.
Fuck yeah.
So
thank you for watching the video, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.